Hey there, good morning. Happy Halloween. Welcome to Coffee with Connie. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I'm Connie Fuksa with Foote Title Group, where we protect your home ownership. So a lot of times we sit and talk about protecting your home ownership, and there's lots of different questions that go into that. So for a second, I just want to talk about the fact that we have a title company, and most people think of the title company as the company that handles making sure that your closing goes smoothly, that all the pieces are pulled together, that everyone gets there together at the same time, that all the documents are signed properly, and that they're all recorded and sent back to the proper places, and all the money is paid to all the property places. But one of the important things that we do is that we make sure that when you're done with closing and you purchase that new home that you are so in love with and that you want to start decorating and doing landscaping on to make it your own, that no one can come back and make any claim against that home ownership, that no one can ever say, hey, you know, I have a loan that was on that property that was never paid off. I'm sorry that the sellers are gone, but you now owe it because it was against that property. Or someone tries to put a fence up along your property or through your property, and you thought that that was actually your property. So some things that are your home ownership protection that happens after closing. So we do a lot of preparation before closing and during closing to make sure that your home ownership is protected. But let's talk about that home ownership protection for a second. And we've been talking about this for about 2 weeks. It's not the super sexy, shiny thing that everybody thinks that they know or doesn't have any interest in. What it is the thing that happens after closing, as I said, that you have maybe a question in your ownership that you certainly don't want to have to deal with yourself. That's why you have protection. So one of the questions I get asked all the time is, how does it equate to other types of insurance? Because insurance, typically you pay a premium at the time that you get the insurance policy, and then annually you pay for that policy over and over again. And then likewise, typical in most types of insurance, when you pay for that policy, if you do have a claim, you actually have to make that claim, and then you have whatever that cost of that claim is, you have a deductible amount that you're responsible for before that claim is actually paid. And so the difference with title insurance or your homeownership protection insurance, your owner's title insurance, is that it's a one-time fee. It is a fee that is paid through your closing. It's a calculation based on the sales price or the value of that property, because that's what's being insured, is that full ownership value. So it's based on that amount. And then unlike any other insurance, once you pay for it, there's no additional cost ever again. You don't pay an annual premium. You don't pay monthly premiums. It's a one-time upfront fee. And unlike other types of insurance, there's no deductible. So once you purchase that policy for that premium amount at your closing, it covers you for as long as you own that property. So whether that's 1 year, 5 years, 20 years, 50 years, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years. Now, you may not be around in 100 years, but if your property is still owned by your estate or your heirs, then you're still covered. As long as the ownership is not transferred out of your original name, then, or your estate, then that title insurance covers you, or that homeowner protection insurance covers you. So it's called owner's title insurance. So it's a one-time fee. If you ever have to use it, you never pay any deductible. There's no additional cost for it ever again. And it's good for as long as you or your estate owns your property. So if any claim was to come up anywhere during that ownership, you already paid the premium. All you do is contact the insurance company and say, hey, I have somebody who's making a claim against my property, and I need some help. And so they have attorneys that step in and start taking care of things for you. So you just hand it over. You don't have to go through any of the processes to take care of any of it. You may have to provide them with some paperwork initially, and after that, they will take care of the problem for you up to the sales price of the property. So your equity is completely covered up to that value of that property. So Like I said, unlike any other insurance, it's a one-time fee, there's no deductible, and it covers you for as long as you own that property. So something a little bit different than what we're typically used to seeing, and most people don't even think about insurance when, other than the homeowner's insurance that you would want to get in case there's a catastrophe and you have some damage at your home. This is an insurance that covers you in case there's a catastrophe after you purchase your home, not to the structure, but to the ownership. So, hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Hey Dick, hey Nancy, happy Halloween too. Hey Cecilia, how are you this morning? Hey Brian, nice to see you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I really appreciate you guys not only tuning in, but also your feedback. So if we talk about something that's interesting, great. Hit the share button so that you can share it with people that you know. Also, if we talk about something that's interesting or maybe it spurred a question, please reach out and let me know. Whether you message me through our stream here or you private message me, either is fine. You can also reach out to me at Connie@FooteTitleGroup.com. It's Foote. Or you can go to our website. There's lots of great resources. And you know, today's the last day of the month. Our word for the year is execute. And so by executing, we continue to provide you valuable information. And starting Thursday, we are actually going to be launching our new piece of literature that will be some interesting tips for you that will help you with the home, with the moving and the home buying and the home selling process. So what happens after you go to closing. And so be on the lookout for that. It's on our website. There will be some emails. There'll be a lot of social media information about that piece of literature. So hopefully I helped you with some good information today. As I said, please click that share button. That will help other people in your stream understand the things that you're getting good resources and information on. Hey BJ, how are you today? Thanks for tuning in. So for more information and other great resources, www.FooteTitleGroup.com. Thank you for tuning in to Coffee with Connie. I'm Connie Fuksa with Foote Title Group, where we protect your home ownership. Have a fantastic day and be safe out there with those kiddos. And you guys have a great Halloween, and I'll talk to you soon.